Hey, hey. Sweet, what's up, everyone? Happy SellerAmp Seller Hour here. First SellerAmp Seller Hour of the new year. So coming to you guys live here to answer any questions y'all got about starting and growing your Amazon business the right way. Sweet, sweet. What's up? So we got a lot of the SellerAmp fam in here. What's up, everyone? What's up? So yeah, I'm Miles. I'm one of the co-owners of SellerAmp. I make some of the YouTube content here for our channel. And would love to answer your guys' questions here live. And I'm going to get the TikTok stream going here as well. Boom, boom. Cool. All right. So let me know where you're calling in from, because I think a lot of you guys haven't yet been to one of these live streams. So can you guys let me know in chat where you're calling in from? And then also too, any questions you guys have, please feel free to let me know as well too on that. So, any questions? Cool. What's up, Carol? Tampa, Florida. That's what's up. I'm in Fort Lauderdale in Florida as well. Cool. All right. Sweet. Cool. Tallahassee, Florida in the UK. Hey, Miles. DC area, what's up? North Carolina, first stream for me too. Manchester, United Kingdom, Boston, MA. Damn, Chris, I didn't know you're in Philadelphia, bro. I'm from Philadelphia. I live in Fort Lauderdale now in Florida, but I'm from Philadelphia. First stream for me too. Waco, Texas. Hey, from Miami Beach, what's up? Tampa, Florida as well. Cool. Hey, Miles, what's up? All right, cool. So yeah, any questions y'all got, put them in chat, and I'd love to answer them and help y'all get rolling. Even if you're a complete beginner, you're in the right place, and I'm here to help here. Houston, Texas. I know a bunch of successful sellers in Houston. I actually had a coaching call Sunday with one of our students from Houston who's doing very, very good things. Louisiana, that's what's up. What part were you in? Yeah, Montgomery County, dude. Yeah, Montgomery County. So over by Franklin Mills Mall. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, Franklin Mills Mall. I'm hip to that. I think that's like really Philadelphia. Beginner here, what's up? Yeah, so if you're a beginner, any questions y'all got, let me know here, and would love to help. As well, too, guys, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have a free live class going down for beginner sellers and those looking to scale in 2026. It's by far the best 90 minutes of Amazon education on the internet right there. So definitely come to the free live class. From York County, PA. Damn, dude, I went to college in Cumberland County, actually. That's a small world, man. That's a super, super small world. That's super cool. Would you list a product if the BSR is unknown? If the Keep a Chart looks good, yes, but most likely if the BSR is unknown, the Keep a Chart won't look good. Right there. But yeah, I mean, maybe right there. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fresno, California? That's what's up. Sourcing products right now. Yeah, storefront stock and using SellerAmp is the best way to source as a beginner. What's up, Alan? So Alan says, I'm a beginner. Can I list products when approved under subcategory? Yes. Yeah. You just keep clicking. If it lets you list it, you're good to go right there. Yeah. I'm pretty new to Amazon, started in September, came across SellerAmp last month, been growing very well. My question is, which SellerAmp metrics do beginners overtrust and should treat cautiously? The ones they should treat cautiously are the private label and suspected IP alerts right there. That's very, very important on that. So in terms of if it says private label, it just means suspected private label. Same thing with IP. If it says private label, there's actually a good chance that it's not private label. It's just every listing automatically says private label when it has low competition. Yeah. What metric do you trust the most? Yeah, estimated sales and the Keep a Chart. I really like Google Sheets too, as well. Yeah, Google Sheets feature is really good for staying organized and everything. And I think like a week or so ago, I posted an updated SellerAmp 2026 tutorial as well. So you should definitely check that one out too. Can I list a private label product? If it is dominated by the brand, no. If it's dominated by the brand, no. But if it's or yes. Or if it's dominated by the brand, no. But if there's a bunch of other resellers on it, then yes. Can you ungate products with Target? Yes. Yeah, you totally can. Yeah. Without it being gated? Yes. So you got to make sure that you hit apply to sell and request approval right there. So make sure on SellerAmp you're checking for auto ungates. Mr. Seller and Mr. Boxum. Yes, sir. What up, Mike? What up? What up? What methods can create the biggest profit margin? Online arbitrage and retail arbitrage going to be the best ones for beginners. Yeah. Will you give us a tutorial on how to navigate the app as a beginner? Yes. Yeah. So if you go to the SellerAmp YouTube page, you'll see it on both of those there. Yeah. And then also too as well, guys, I know a bunch of you guys are from the SellerAmp channel, just kind of seeing this for the first time. I have an 8-hour free course for new Amazon sellers that will really just be incredibly, incredibly helpful for you that I would highly recommend going through. So I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat as well. It's completely 2026 updated right there. So I just put the link to that in chat. It's fully relevant stuff. It's been out for so it's a very, very good course right there. It's completely free too. How can you get ungated? I just got my seller account yesterday. Congrats. Yeah, that's awesome. So in terms of getting going there and getting ungated, just watch the ungating tour I have on my channel, right? On that. Yeah. Had my group watch the interview with Steven. Ooh, nice, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's a really, really good video there. Yeah. What do you do? And the item was, what do you do when you scan an item and the item is not found? Just go on to other products. When would it be best to switch from Amazon FBA to FBM? So the nice thing is you can do FBA and FBM at the same time, even on the same product. The big thing is that you can only FBM certain products, but you can FBA everything. And really the tell, or technically you can FBA and FBM everything, but you just won't be able to get the buy box FBM on everything. And I just literally today, like 2 hours ago, posted a full merchant fulfilled tutorial on YouTube. You should take a look at there. Yeah, where's the link? Yes, I think it's in my bio. Yes, okay, it is. Yeah, so Lala, in the link in bio, you can register for the free class. And then the free course is on YouTube. So if you just search Flips for Miles, you'll see the free course. For those of you guys watching on the SellerAmp channel, I'll put the link in the description too, so you can get hip to the free course. Wholesalers and brands. Yeah, I don't like wholesale for beginners, man. Just do arbitrage, dude. Yeah, just do arbitrage. And then like I was saying, so tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we got the free class going down, y'all. How does Boxum work to help support the seller experience and shipping process? Yeah, it just makes the listing and shipping process significantly easier and more smooth, as well as it's really helpful for also knowing your analytics, so knowing all the numbers for your seller account too, as well. And there's also an AI assistant, and there is honestly a bunch of good stuff in there, yeah. Yep. So those of you guys watching on the SellerAmp channel, I just put the link in there as well. How can I register the seller class? Go to go.thefbaroadmap.com/register. Should I use Boxum? Yes, if you want to save time, if you value your time above like $10 an hour. Is there a way to identify seasonal false positives in SellerAmp data? Yeah, look at that Keep It chart on it. Yeah. It seems like the hardest part when doing storefront stocking is finding a profitable product and also making it profitable. So you don't find profitable products, you make products profitable, right? So very, very rarely, Chris, will items just be profitable at the advertised price you see on a retailer. Typically, you're going to make them profitable right there. And everything through coupon codes and discounted gift cards and stuff. One thing for you, Chris, and the gentleman or lady who mentioned she was in Massachusetts, you guys are actually tax-free in some products. So make sure your SellerAmp settings are set to zero sales tax. A lot of you guys accidentally have that wrong. Which products are easy to ungate for a newer seller? So Tajo, watch my ungating video I have on YouTube, and you'll see a big list of auto ungate products there. When doing RA, what's the efficient way to figure out FBM fees when scanning products? Yeah. So great question, Zame Rain. If you just go to howtofbm.com, It's a free guide I got for you guys on merchant fulfilling stuff. That'll have a really good walkthrough for you. Is this channel suitable for UK sellers? Yes, pretty much all the principles are the exact same, even though I technically talk about Amazon US. Best place to find groups or products most popular in the UK? That's a good question, honestly. Our support at SellerAmp definitely is going to have some resources. If you just hit up the SellerAmp support, they'll be able to tell you some good UK resources for that. How can I find ungated products doing retail arbitrage for beginners? Scan everything, scan everything, scan everything, scan everything. Yeah. Exciting plans for 26. Yes, sir. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline at the softwares. Yeah. Are these ASIN patterns that look strong in SaaS but consistently fail in real life? Nah, not at all. Do you ever recommend doing 100 plus unit ungates? Yeah, bro. There's a lot of profit hidden behind 100 unit ungates, but honestly, I would recommend mainly doing 10 unit ungates if you're a beginner. There are lots of opportunities for FBA going into Q1. Yes, yeah. There's a lot of good stuff for FBA in Q1 because it's currently retail arbitrage secret clearance. Yeah. Just got the masterclass at 7 message. Yeah, let's get it, y'all. So we're going to lock in on the free class at 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. Going to lock in on the free class right there at 7 p.m. Eastern. Does it make sense to use a prep center with RA? Nah, because you would have to like drop it off there, you know? Still gated. How do I find products that I can actually source and sell on Amazon? So you can totally sell them. You just have to get ungated, but you're probably not hitting apply to sell and request approval, you know? SaaS offers support for sourcing products for members. Outside of the educational content, we do not really. But there's a lot of good stuff in the educational content we do, you know? Product categories would you recommend for beginners? Shoes and clothing, tools, and beauty. Yeah. When trying to get a wholesale approach going, what is the best pitch when approaching brands and distributors? Hey, I want to sell this specific product that you have, and ideally I'd buy it at this price. Something along those lines to start. Thanks, of course, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to get right at the masterclass at 7, guys. It's by far the best 90 minutes of free Amazon education online. How accurate is SellerAmp when analyzing variation listings with uneven sales across child ASINs? 100%, because you're just going to look at the chart data on it. Yeah, so literally 100% accurate. Should I focus on brands I'm already ungated in? I'm having no luck for ungates recently. So it's not luck. You just got to keep submitting right there. But if you feel like that, yes. But honestly, that leads a lot of sellers to missing out on money they would otherwise have, to be completely honest. Only way to get ungated doing retail arbitrage from wholesale websites? Nah, just buy from online arbitrage websites. Yeah, and a lot of stuff's going to auto-ungate too. Yeah, a lot of stuff going to auto-ungate there. When SaaS shows me his lowest price, but I don't get buy box, which factors matter most? Delivery dates. So it's probably that your inventory is not yet checked into Amazon FBA. It's probably that, but it might not be that, but it's probably is that. Is it normal for Amazon to not recognize discounts to receipts to ungate? Yes, yeah, 100% accurate. Got your message about the shoe boxes? Yes, sir. Should I still compete for a product if another seller has 100 plus quality or quantity? Yeah, if the Cuba chart looks good, yes. If not, then no. Yeah, so only if the Cuba chart looks good. How can I find 3+ FBA seller listings? You just got to look at more listings, to be honest. Yeah, just look at more listings. Thanks, I was reapplying. Yeah, I mean, every now and again you'll run into that, but typically you won't. Cool. So if an item is not found in SellerAmp after scanning it, yeah, it's likely not on Amazon, but you can scan the front of it using the SellerAmp AI. But most likely it's probably just not on Amazon, to be honest. Yeah, it might be, but it likely is not on Amazon there. Most common reasons SellerAmp users lose money, buying products that are super easy to find. Yeah, explain FBA. Yeah, so FBA is where we make money shipping products off in bulk to the Amazon warehouse. Yeah. If buy box is 93%, will I get a piece of it? What do you mean 93% to one seller? Or what do you mean by that? Letting us get a D2C at new seller? Nah, bro, that's been closed for like 2 years. Yeah, if it's 97% to one seller, you probably want to avoid it, Victor, to be honest. Yeah. Only one seller to compete with. Yeah, so it's probably not reseller friendly, to be honest. When ungating says normal, should I keep buying more of the product or keep yeah, so so you only buy it once. Yeah, you only buy it once right there. Yeah, you only buy it once. I saw your video about 10 million in sales in 1 year. Yeah, bro, Steven's an animal. Steven's an animal there. Yeah, he's totally an animal. Yep, yeah, Steven's a beast. What would you tell a novice seller who's interested? Dude, come to the free class tonight. Yeah, so I know my bio says December 17th, but we have another free class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that would be my recommendation, honestly. Tap in on the free class and see what's up. Will SaaS data tell me FBA or FBM correct based on who's selling? Yes. Yeah, yes. What does FBM cost need to be in these settings in SellerAmp? Yes. So Latosha, go to howtofbm.com. and check that out. If you go to howtofbm.com, you'll see a full guide on that. If I have Boxem, would I only need my Amazon seller account for ungating products? Exactly. Yep. Yeah, and occasionally some account health stuff too, as well. When you're looking for products and you have that gray box, you can apply that says we're not taking applications right now. Yeah, if it doesn't say like apply to sell, then you can't sell it. Yeah. If we manage somehow the products won't be profitable, then how are other people selling? Clearly there's a way to find it profitable. Otherwise, other people won't be selling. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Steven says, did 6K in revenue last month. Tips on scaling and sourcing, been doing it for 3 months. Dude, yeah. So now that you did 6K in revenue last month, now it's just repeating successful actions, right? Blocking and tackling, doing the work, right? Steven, I do think you'll get a bunch of gems though if you come to the free class we got going on tonight as well. Can we make a new item if it's not recognized on Amazon? You could, but honestly, I would much rather you just sell stuff that already exists because there's so much good stuff to pick up just that already exists, like literally like millions and millions of products. Do you have a Discord or a way to chat? Yes, we have a free Discord. JP, just go to the link in bio and register for the free class tonight. You'll also get notified of future free classes. And right after you join, there'll be a link to join the Discord there. Yep. So you'll see that in there. Yep. How accurate is the sales per month estimate in real times? Largely accurate. I mean, as accurate as anything is like that, What's up, bro? What up, Dom? Damn, Dom, I was just thinking about you. Plans to add this? It would be the same thing. Yeah, so the shipping cost would be the same thing on that nature. 7511. Yeah, SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing are the two tools you need as a beginner, right? So SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing, and then Boxem for listing, shipping, and analytics. Yeah. How often is SaaS product data refreshed? I think every day. Yeah, I think every day. I'm on Pacific time, so I won't make the time. Got you. Yes, it'd be like 4 p.m. Then right there, yeah. That's just how it works for some refund reasons. Like part of the reason Amazon is so liked by people and people buy so much so often, right? Is just because they're so about it right there. How long you been doing it? What did you start with? I started with a couple grand, and I started in 2021. Yeah, and then I did over $1 million in rev my first year. Is SaaS going to include an estimate on how many returns an item gets per month? That would be an interesting thing to do. It really doesn't like make a difference, or there's no way to specifically know, but you kind of just got to think like, what type of product is this? You know what I mean? Nah, don't source products from Alibaba. That's private label and takes way too much money to start there. Yeah. What is your take on purchasing the minimum and holding on? Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Do you stay away from liquids like cleaning soap? No, there's a lot of money in that. They aren't accepting my receipt. They will. It's pretty similar to non-gate, how you're just going to get denied sometimes. That's completely normal and expected. Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever use AI? Yeah, bro, the Boxum AI. Yeah, Boxum AI almost every day. Yeah. Is everything set up correctly? Does it need to be changed? So Latosha, kinda. It's pretty close to being good. If you watch the full SellerAmp tutorial on either my channel or the SellerAmp channel, you'll see exactly how to do it. Yeah. Yep. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. I came across SellerAmp 2 months ago. Has there been a game changer? Yeah, SellerAmp and Keepa for sourcing, and then Boxum for listing, shipping, and analytics. Yeah, what's up, Thrive Boutique? Happy birthday. They deny. Yeah, so it's not that like it's locked. It's just because getting denied front gates is completely normal. It tends to happen 10 to 20 times per brand. So it just keeps them in there. Yeah. Got hit twice with those toy violations. Yeah, you did nothing wrong. That's not like a big deal. Yeah, like you'll get hit with those type of things every year during back to school, but it's not something like nothing comes about of it. With FBA, what's a good way to make items profitable? Great question. Okay, so drop a 1 in the chat, and I'll give you the top 7 ways. Drop a 1 in the chat, and I'll give you guys the top 7 ways. Can the shipping box be branded? Yeah, the shipping box can be branded for FBA, dude. Yeah, shipping box can be branded for FBA. 1, cool. Okay, sweet. All right, number 1, holiday sales. So Easter, Valentine's Day, President's Day. Number 2, coupons from the free extensions like Capital One Shopping. Number 3, using a reseller certificate. Number 4, sign up coupons. So like email, account, and text sign up codes. Number 5, cash back on Rakuten, right? Number 6, discounted gift cards from Card Bear are really good too. And I think that's a good one. And what else? What would be a 7? Oh, subscribe and save. Subscribe and save. Yeah, those are definitely the main ones right there. But the nice thing is you only have to learn the specific discount for a retailer once. Yeah, you only have to learn the specific discount for a specific retailer once right there, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool right there. Yeah, cool. Also, y'all, remember, if you're watching this on the SellerAmp channel, this is your first time coming to one of these streams. We do them every Tuesday, and there's a bunch of other good educational content on both the SellerAmp channel, my friend Fields of Profit, who's another one of our co-owners at SellerAmp, and then on the Flips for Miles channel as well. And then tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we got the free class going out too as well. So make sure to register for the free live class we got. I'll put the link in chat. Right there, we do have limited spots available. This content's not going to be shared on YouTube, not going to be shared on TikTok or anything. There's a bunch of sauce on the free live class we don't share anywhere else for free. So make sure you get that. Make sure you go ahead and register there, guys, and everything. Yeah, make sure right here. So boom, right there. It's go.thefbaroadmap.com/register. Did you receive a sales tax certificate so you don't have to pay sales tax? Yes, exactly. Yeah, so if you just Google Walmart tax exempt, Home Depot tax exempt, Lowe's tax exempt, you'll see them right there. I bought from VitaCost and they asked for an invoice and they're denying that. Yes, that's completely normal and expected. It's going to tend to happen 10 to 20 times per brand right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, true day, get registered. Yeah, y'all. So we got limited spots, right? So let me know when you guys get registered for the free class. We go in live in 2.5 hours right there, and we'll get to it. And then, guys, so I'll be on for a few more minutes. So whatever questions you got, definitely let us know. And then we hopping on at 7. Yes, sir. Victor, register. What's up? Angie, register right there too. Let's get it. Can I have a reseller certificate without an LLC? So it depends on state. Yeah, it depends on state. So just ask ChatGPT. How can I find the most profitable products from common retailers? Yeah, so those retailers tend to not be as profitable for like retail arbitrage because they're not discount stores. Retail arbitrage makes the most sense for discount stores. Yeah. Registered. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, we're going to get to it tonight, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. Is VitaCost legit? Yeah, VitaCost big retail. Someone get that man a retailer or a refill. Good website to get those toy verification. You don't need to. Yeah, someone else on listing will. I've never seen listings or anyone get in trouble for that. When doing FBM, should always have the customer sign. Nah, never. That's expensive, man. Can you recommend any wholesale distributors? Yeah, if you're asking that, you definitely shouldn't be doing wholesale. Just do online and retail arbitrage. Yeah. VitaCost, how long does deliver take? Probably like 4 to 7 days. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty standard website. I've never heard it taking longer than that. Can I get in trouble if applying with the same invoice? Nope. Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, Tease, you should watch my gating course on YouTube. What do you recommend as beginning with everything gated? So hard finding the first product? Well, you can just get ungated, but start out with auto ungate products. Yeah. How can I get the box them and SellerAmp shirts? Hit the DM on IG. I got hit with toy violations. Yes. So did everyone else that was selling toys. It's not a big deal. Someone else on listing will fix it. There's no penalty for not doing it, or at least in my whole Amazon career, I haven't seen there be one. Yeah. Yep. Will do. Cool. Join the class, see you at 7. Let's get it. How can you use a reseller certificate for online purchase? Yeah, so big sites like Walmart, Costco, Home Depot, and Lowe's accept them. So just search Lowe's tax exempt right there. No have any issues selling Starbucks? No, I haven't seen that. Or Walmart tax exempt, Home Depot tax exempt, anything like that. For not being verified? Really, Tom? Will the class be on YouTube after? No, but if you register, you can get the replay right there. Yeah, cool. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. So I'm going to go hop off and get the presentation ready for tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you get registered for that. If you're watching on TikTok, it's at the link in bio. If you're watching on YouTube, it's at the link in the description. And great to meet a lot of you guys from the SellerAmp audience today that are watching on the SellerAmp YouTube. We got a lot of good content on the SellerAmp page. Make sure you check it out. On my channel, Flips from House, I have an 8-hour free course you should totally check out too, as well. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. See you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern.